right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
I am big. It's the picture that got small.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Drag Chat. Hello, Raggedy Ann.
Hello, boys and girls.
Ah! Did the picture just get small?
No, it was just you silly goose.
Oh, silly goose. You raggedy doll, you. So, Miss Raggedy Ann, did you like this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, the Snatch Game?
Well, I normally love the Snatch Game, but this episode just made me sad.
Sad? Why is that, darling?
The Snatch Game wasn't as nice as it normally is or as funny.
I do have to agree. It seems like it's all washed up, like people think I am. Huh? How dare they? Well, let's talk about them. Let's cat and rat each of the performers and the celebrities they were impersonating, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
First up, we have Thorgy Thor as Michael Jackson. Cat or rat?
Cat.
Cat here too! Next, we have Kim Chi as Kimmy Jong-yoon. I think I said that right. I don't really care because I'm not being paid for this. Darling. Cat or rat?
Cat.
Cat! Acid Betty as Nancy Grace. Cat or rat?
Rat for me.
Rat for me too, darling. Robbie Turner as Diana Vreeland. Cat or rat?
Rat for me.
Rat for me too. Sometimes I think I'm saying cataract. Naomi Smalls as Tiffany New York Pollard. Cataract.
Rat.
Rat. For sure. Chi-Chi DeVane as Eartha Kitt. Cat or rat?
Rat.
Big rat here. Ugh, that was a sewer rat. Derek Barry as Britney Spears. Cat or rat?
Cat for sure.
There was a cat. You no denying that. And finally, Bob the Drag Queen as Uza Aduba and Carol Channing. Cat or rat?
Definitely a cat.
It was a cat here too. Meow. Well, darling, that's enough for the Snatch Game right now. Let's move to the runway, where that glamazon comes out first. That RuPaul woman. What did you think of her?
That girl looked amazing. She was stunning from head to toe. I love the way her dress sparkled. I would have loved to wear that dress.
I give it a crat. It was stoned for the gods, but it only looks good if there's a million lights on it and it's moving. If you hold still and take a photo of it, it's brown like a monkey poo. So I gave it a crat. Although she is beautiful, she would have been a huge star in the silent film era days. Now back to that Snatch Game. The winner of the challenge was Bob the Drag Queen. What did you think of that? Did you agree?
I agree. Bob did a great job. He had two characters that he played very well.
it was a toss-up for me, darling, between him and Thorgy. I'm sorry. That blanket joke just about floored me. I was on the floor when I was laughing so hard. But I guess Bob should have been the winner of the challenge. Now the bottom two we get to now, the bottom two, don't oop it up. I can't say that word because we weren't allowed to say those words in my day in film, darling. And I just know, Miss Ann, Miss Raggedy Ann, you would never say that word, would you?
No, that's a no-no. We talk nice.
Yes, well, in my days, we didn't talk at all because we didn't have scripts. It was all in the eyes. The bottom two were Acid Betty and Naomi Smalls. Do you agree with this choice?
I disagree with the choice.
Ooh, who would you put there?
I disagree with the bottom two choice this week. I would have put Robbie Turner and Naomi Smalls. Robbie Turner did not make me laugh at all during the Snatch game, and Naomi Smalls did not make me laugh either.
Acid Betty ended up sashaying away against Naomi Smalls. Do you agree with that decision?
No, I do not. I would have had Naomi Smalls sashay away. This was the only week that Acid Betty messed up at the Snatch game. Every other week she gave it her all. She deserves to be here still.
Darling, I totally agree with you. Acid Betty should have stayed just on the merit of all the other challenges and everything she's done so far. She's so artistic in what she does. Her looks are just totally avant-garde. They're Picassos in their own right. Naomi Smalls, what has she done? She's worn a bra and a bikini and lingerie, and that's it. I could do that. I won't, but I could. Well, let's move along. Up to now, after all these weeks, who would you put in your top three for the top three predictions, going all the way for the crown?
Well, since I am very sad that Acid Betty has moved on and RuPaul sashayed her away, now I have to change my top three predictions. So now I'm going to have to go with Kim Chi, Thorgy Thor, and Bob the Drag Queen.
What an unbelievable coincidence! And only because Acid Betty is gone. Oh, I don't know if Bob the Drag Queen will make it all the way to the end, though. I just have to say, from the neck down, I gag on everything he's doing. But from the neck up, his makeup skills are just deplorable. There's nothing. It's the same boy face every time. So, but he's becoming quite a character on the show, so we shall see.
That he has. He's becoming very good character on the show. I was having a hard time picking three people for my top three since Acid Betty is gone. I would have kept it to only two if I could have, because I couldn't really think of a third. But then I picked, okay, I'll do Bob this week.
I agree, darling. I agree. Well, we've come to that time on the runway where we choose our cat and our rat. Who was the best, the most fashionable on the runway, and who was, well, I won't say what Zander Mander says every week. We'll just say the ones that Mr. DeMille would not do a close-up on. Who was your drag cat this week?
My drag cat this week was Acid Betty.
Acid Betty, really?
Who would have thought? Her outfit was amazing and she was very unique on the runway this week.
Yes, she was. She was quite different. She was different than everybody else. I mean, was this a Madonna contest or was this a kimono contest?
Too many kimonos on the runway for me.
Rosemary's drag cat was Bob the drag queen. That's who she favored the most. My drag cat was Thorgy Thor, because this was not, as I just said, a Madonna war. This was a kimono war. And out of all the kimonos worn on that stage, Thorgy Thor samurai'd them all to the ground. I thought she was the best. She was my favorite anyways. Now, the drag rats. The ones Mr. DeMille would never do a close-up on, darling. Who was your drag rat?
I bet nobody will guess, but it's Naomi Smalls again.
Ooh!
Same outfit, same lingerie. I'm done seeing that look. She's beautiful, she has long legs, but she needs to get a new look.
Well, Rosemary's choice was Acid Betty.
What?
Acid Betty's been her drag cat every week, and now it was her drag rat. I don't understand it at all. I just don't.
She might not have liked the pregnant Madonna look.
I guess. I don't know. I don't understand it. I think maybe she had too much wine. My drag rat was probably no surprise to anyone. Naomi Smalls, as you said, and as Michelle Visage said this week too, same thing every week. Bikini, bra and panties, and a lingerie robe. Same thing, different color. I'm over it already, darling. Ugh. Well, this week, my darlings, we had a viewer send in a video for their drag cat and drag rat choices of the week. Let's take a look.
Hello, Drag Chat. It's at RuPaul's SFs. And I first have to say thank you very much for having me on the show this week. And I would have to say that my drag cat this week would have to be Bob the Drag Queen, because his runway was very, very good, and I like how he did 2 characters of the Snatch Game. My drag rat will have to definitely be Robbie Turner, because he didn't make me laugh at all during the Snatch Game. At least Naomi had an opening line for Tiffany Pollard, and I actually laughed during that. Robbie's runway, however, did save him. That was the only reason why he was actually safe. Once again, thank you for having me on here, and I hope you both have a great night.
Well, there was another opinion, darlings. Another Bob for drag cat, and Robbie Turner is the drag rat. Ooh, I love how everybody has their own opinions. It's what makes us all so unique in this world. Thank you for sending that in. Okay, everybody, here's the drag cat and drag rat counter, updating us all on who's in the lead for each. Well, everybody, that's it this week for Drag Chat. If you'd like to be a part of Drag Chat, just watch RuPaul's Drag Race on Monday nights, like I know you will, and then send Drag Chat a short video, telling them who your drag cat and drag rat of the week was. Look at those runway looks, not the main challenges, just the runway. Who was the best and who was the worst? And then send that video to Drag Chat on Facebook before Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and they will include it in the show. It was a lot of fun substituting for Zander Mander and Angela. Raggedy Ann, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Thank you.
Until next time, everybody, you have a great week, and as Zander and Angela say, you have lots of fun, and you get home safe. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Norma. Good night, boys and girls.
Good night, Raggedy Ann.